Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Artilleros. Today we're going to talk about Arsenal's 4-2 win against Leeds. A pretty vital win in my opinion. Let's get straight into it. Obviously, Aubamayang's back in the starting lineup, playing as striker as well. Saka and Odegaard both started this game, as well as Emil Smith-Rowe. Especially Emil Smith-Rowe. I didn't really think we'd see Emil Smith-Rowe and Odegaard in the same lineup, but I thought they did alright altogether. I mean, the first half was probably the best first half we've had all season by a mile. I mean, it was such a dominant performance. We were just flying. And I think they had a big part of it. I think that's probably our best attacking team at the moment. Aubameyang in the middle, Smith Rowe and Saka on the sides, and Odegaard in the middle, or maybe Odegaard can go out wide maybe. But I think those four are probably our best players at the moment. But yeah, I'll get into him in a minute. A dominant performance. Aubameyang just seems to have clicked back into play. I mean, it's easily his best game since he signed his contract. God knows, I can't even remember when he did it now. He obviously got his hat-trick. Really happy for him. Hopefully it's a sign that he's clicked back on now and his form's officially returned. Really good performance, especially in that first half. The second half kind of dropped the ball a bit. Obviously we were 4-0 up at one point, and then they score from a corner, just an easy, simple-headed corner, just whack, and then it's like 4-1. And then they go and score again. And it gets to 4-2, and it's like the 75th minute, you're thinking, oh no, are we going to really let this lead go? Are we going to end up getting a draw or lose this game? But we did hold on in there. I do blame Luis for the first goal that we conceded, the corner. He just didn't mark his man, just allowed him to run past him and head the ball in. Luis, for me, he's a bit of hit and miss. Sometimes he has a really good game. And by a really good game, I mean he does alright. And sometimes he just makes mistakes. And, this was one of them. Dominant performance again. Like I said, Leeds did trouble us a little bit towards the end of the second half. But they didn't really look like they were ever going to really win the game. They didn't look like they wanted to win the game. There's two criticisms I have of this game. One is obviously conceding 2 goals. I would have loved to have had a clean sheet for this game. Leeds are no joke, and they're a very entertaining side. They either win convincingly or they get smashed quite convincingly. They're quite an entertaining side for neutrals, but conceding 2 goals, especially in the second half, is a bit disappointing. I didn't really want to have to do that, but we got the 3 points. That's the main thing. It would have been nice to get a clean sheet on top of that. The other complaint I would have is the substitutions. Again, Arteta's bringing on Willian and not Martinelli. I mean, it really bothers me. For me, I'm assuming Arteta's saving Martinelli. Maybe Martinelli's still not 100% fit, and seeing as we were pretty much going to win the game, we all kind of knew we were going to win the game. Maybe he just thought I'd save Martinelli for now and save it for the Benfica game, maybe midweek, our Europa League game that we've got coming up. But for me, it's not that Willian's a terrible player, although he is. In an Arsenal shirt, he's a terrible player. For me, he's just an empty shirt. If we bring that, for Arsenal, if we bring Willian off the bench onto the pitch, it's like we've just put on a ghost. Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't make any tackles. He doesn't get the ball into the box. He doesn't pass the ball into an attacking area. He doesn't help our attacking play or our defensive play. He's just an empty jersey, in my opinion. I just don't want him to play anymore, and it bothers me every time, because it's like Martinelli sat right there. It would have been the perfect opportunity to get Martinelli to have 10-15 minutes, a run out. He's not played for a while now. Just get Martinelli on. Martinelli is a million times better than Willian in the Arsenal shirt. it bothers me, as you can tell, but I think that it's going to get to a point where Martinelli's going to be match fit completely and he's going to be playing instead of Willian. Why we gave Willian a 3-year contract, why we're paying him 200 odd thousand pounds a week. I don't know what we were thinking doing that. We've kind of hamstrung ourselves now because no other team's going to want to buy Willian and he's not going to want to leave. So we're kind of stuck with him, and we can only hope that he improves, but I just don't think he will. I think he's just done. And he's just taking up Martinelli's spot at the moment, which is annoying me, but it is what it is. So yeah, as I said, we've got a Europa League clash against Benfica coming up. I won't do a video on that. I don't really do videos on Europa League, but I'll probably briefly mention it in our next review of the next league game that we have. So I will probably mention it at some point, but I'm not going to make a separate video over it. Let me know if you want me to. I mean, if enough people want me to, I'll probably will, but at the moment I'm just not bothered about the Europa League too much, in my opinion, unless we win it. I don't think we will, so yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. Do you think it was a good game? Do you think we shouldn't have conceded the 2 goals? What do you think about Leeds as well? Do you think they're a good team? Do you think Bielsa's having a positive impact on them, or do you think that they've got worse under him? Yeah, I'll reply to all the comments, so yeah, keep them coming. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the next league game, so take it easy, adios.